Snaking, man, back with another video, man. Oh man, oh man, oh man.
Hold
we
on.
still riding.
Hey, man, that's my shit, man. We in here with someone
cozy for real, man. And it's who's snaking in the building, man. Like I just
sir.
fucking said, man. We still riding that gear 5th wave, man. But we gotta get into a big debate.
What's Luffy's best gear though?
The best fucking gear, cause gear 5th is mad polarized. You got some niggas on the community on this side, you got some niggas in the community on this side, you know what I'm saying?
But we straight down the middle with it here.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of them niggas on this side, man. Gear 5 talking to me, man.
I hear you.
Hey man, it's a tough list. Luffy got a lot of gears, a lot of power-ups, and he be boxing with all them hoes. And
Facts.
Really what it is, Luffy got mad iconic fights, so it's hard to really pick one because every gear feels like it has one fight that makes it stand out. So I'm gonna let you go ahead, pop it off.
Before we pop it off, let's get into some stipulations. So we left off base Luffy.
Yep.
We left off Mizu Luffy. And we included...
Explain to the people what Mizu Luffy is.
Mizu Luffy is Luffy versus Crocodile when he drunk all the water. Mizu, you know how One Piece get. You know how One Piece get. So we got a total of 7 transformations. We split up Gear 4th into Bound Man, Snake Man, Take Man. So we got 7 in total. So if I'm gonna start off,
yes sir,
my 7, I got Nightmare Luffy at 7.
Boy, you better.
I got Nightmare Luffy
you better.
At 7. I got Nightmare
you better
Luffy
have
at
that sorry ass transformation at 7. That shit sucks.
I don't feel like it's I don't feel like it's trash for real though. I don't feel like it was good in the arc that it came in. I don't want to see it again. But it was good.
I don't want to see that whole again ever. Yeah, that's the only like. It literally only makes sense in Thriller Bark. That whole makes sense past to me.
And let me say this, man. One Piece fans, man, don't hate on Thriller Bark. Is not trash, boy.
It's not trash.
Good.
Yeah.
It's not crazy. It's good.
It's good. On, it's good. Relax. It is very slow though. I will say that.
But it's funny in the beginning.
Fucking slow.
It's funny.
Yeah. Because you got Brook pulling up and he joined the crew. Like yeah. It's definitely like, of course, it's One Piece still, but like slower than usual though. But I'm gonna piggyback off you. My number 7, Nightmare Luffy. And you didn't give your like the reasoning or like break down the power a little bit. So I'll get into it a little bit. It makes sense because Gecko Mori's power, and now he had to combat that. And you know what I'm saying, he ate the shadows to give himself a buff. But in terms of like comparing it to all the other gears and power-ups Luffy got, it just doesn't stand a chance. Literally, it just literally doesn't.
I agree. And just like mentally, we've seen all the other gears more in different situations and different fights. Seeing it one time and putting it higher, that's kind of crazy. Yeah,
crazy.
So number 6 on my list, I feel like we might agree here. If you know the other vids, I don't know his list, he don't know my list. I feel like we might agree here though.
I feel number like 6, dumb shit though.
I got Gear 3rd, number 6.
No.
Yes.
Oh, it's not. That's valid. But I have. Go give your reason.
My reasoning is, first of all, in the beginning,
I got it low too.
In the beginning, when he used Gear 3rd, and he would turn small and had to run away from the fight. I ain't with that. But now, like, Doflamingo kind of exposed Gear 3rd. Like, once you hit and you miss, you got that big opening. Like, imagine him throwing an elephant gun. You get around that straight to him. He's too slow in Gear 3rd. Like, Gear 3rd now is just for fodder. Like in Wano, when like in that scene with the bad dude shooting arrows at him, like he's using Gear 3rd
all the little homies, all the little homies.
He's using Gear 3rd for the little niggas.
Yeah, I feel that.
I can't yell it. I feel like Gear 3rd is low on the totem pole.
Gear 3rd is low on my totem pole, but I do have one that's under it, bro. And you fuck with this. You fuck with this shit.
I know which one you got now. I know which one. First of all, it's a crazy hat. Shout out Jordan if you see that hat.
Hey,
tough hat right there.
Hey, you feel me? Shout out Toxic Arts, my boy Oliver from Stone Mountain, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta
check in
always,
with our cartoon video, man. We tapped in, but go ahead.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, Daddy Fat. You know what I'm saying? But at number 6, man, I got Tank Man, bro.
Oh no, Tank Man gotta go up. Tank Man gotta go up, man.
Whole garbage to me.
Garbage is crazy. Garbage is crazy.
Listen. Okay. You know who's snaking. We'll never let no bias get on our list, bro. but I let it creep on my list, bro. I let it creep on this one, bro, because Tank Man is so non-aesthetically pleasing. Like, that hoe is ugly, it's slow, it's defensive. I don't like
what's wrong with defense?
Bro. I don't like, because Luffy box, man. Luffy box.
The fight, bro. A fight is offense and defense.
I feel it, bro, but I just, like, when I saw Tank Man, that shit just was like, and maybe Whole Cake as a whole art is kind of like to me as well, so it might play a part into it a little bit. But I did not like Tank Man at all. I hated that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
We gonna see where I got Tank Man.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie.
So at number 5, it's gonna get controversial at my number 5. At number 5, I got Bound Man.
Bound
Man not like that, bro.
What are
Bound
we
Man
doing?
is not like that. Let me explain.
You got Tank Man over Bound Man?
Yes.
What are we doing, bro?
First of all, if we talking about aesthetically pleasing, Bound Man is not aesthetic. It's not. Come on.
When he pulled it out, that whole actually looked cold.
Dolphamingo's laughing at him, man. Like, I don't know, man. He's not clean and Bound Man. He's not super like. Come on, no, he's not clean.
So Tank Man look cold then?
Yes. Tank Man
get
clean.
The fuck out of here.
Tank Man is clean. Tank Man is clean. I'm not saying Bound Man trash, but in comparison to the other gears,
you gotta throw the edits up there, bro.
And Kaido spanked him when he was in Bound Man.
That is true. I mean, Kaido would have spanked him in any form.
In my most, like, not any form.
Well, hey,
wait. Well, this is my like best point for Tank Man over Bound Man. He was using Bound Man in the Cracker fight, getting spanked. As soon as he pulled out Tank Man, he won. He needed Tank Man to take him over the edge.
Because it was just too many biscuits. That was
Tank Man in that situation was better than Bound Man.
In that situation.
And in my situation, I got Tank Man.
I bet we never see Tank Man again.
That's fine. It's a one-on-one.
I bet we never see Tank Man again, bro. I bet it, bro. So that means you gotta drop it down the list like Nightmare Luffy. We only saw that one.
No.
Man, this man chatting, bro. He chatting.
What you got
chatting, man? Y'all let us know who got the best list in the comments.
He want to do
know how we do, man.
Now he want to bring that up. What?
At number 5, man, you don't like it, man, but gotta go get third. Get third, bro. Yes, over Tank Man, bro. I like Gear Third.
All the modes with the red hockey look, they gotta be over Gear Third.
Nah, they
not. Cause in the anime, that red hockey look is clean.
It is, but I fuck with Gear Third. I ain't gonna hold.
Man, Gear Third.
When he pulled up on Lucci with that hoe, it was nice. I fuck with Gear Third. We don't get a lot of. We don't get. He pulled up on his ass with that motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. I fuck with Gear Third, bro. And then when he combined Gear Third and second against Gecko Mori, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's still partially Gear Third. You know what I mean?
It's partially Gear Second too.
So I'm putting Gear Third. That's what I'm saying, man. Nah, me. But nah, Gear Third at 5. My reasoning not really crazy because Gear Third is kind of like it's regular, like it's light. I just like it over Tank Man and Nightmare Luffy. That's all.
I mean, let's like if we simplify Gear Third, it's big punches and big kicks.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's low on the list for me.
Yeah, it's low on my list, but it's over Tank. I don't like Tank Man, bro. I swear to God,
in that bit, man. He
whole
like a lineman, man.
Bro. I'm not fucking with it. We will forever argue about Tank Man, bro.
That red hockey look, though.
Man, hell no, bro.
Alright, let's get to number 4. Number 4. Got Tank Man. Not too high. Not too crazy. Tank Man, man. Number 4, man. The defensive. We've been talking about this whole time, man. I know somebody in the comments gonna like Tank Man too. I got Tank Man number 4.
Man.
Not too high, not too low.
At my number 4, man, I got the real one. Bound Man. Come on, man. When that nigga
up in that form, man.
Bro, but when he cocked that bitch back, come on, that whole be so clean, bro. That whole Tank Man clean, bro.
Hey, Tank Man cold. Why we sleep on Tank Man? He might bring it back out too. You gonna be sick if he bring it back out. He might bring it back up.
He will never. We will never see
Snake Man. He might.
Never, bro. Come on, man. We didn't even get to see Snake Man like that versus Kaido. We not gonna see Tank Man. I said like that. We didn't get to see it a lot. You feel me?
We gonna see.
If we not seeing a lot of Snake Man, we damn sure not seeing Tank Man.
he might bring it out one more time. Remember, I said it first.
I'll give you your credit for you know what I'm saying.
Number 3. I gotta give fifth. Number 3. I gotta give. I know it just came out. I know we got the.
Ooh.
I know we got that, but I gotta give fifth number 3, man.
Ooh.
I'm not the biggest fan of give fifth. I'm not.
Ooh, that's low, gang. That's
to
low.
be explained in further videos, man. I'm gonna tell y'all I'm not the biggest fan of get third, man. I mean get fifth.
So what you said? You had Snake Man at 3?
No, I gotta give fifth at 3.
You got Gear Fifth at 3. Go ahead, give your reasoning. Give your reasoning as to why it's at 3 and not 2 or 1.
I mean, I do feel like the other modes are better. I don't want to explain like what's wrong about Gear Fifth in this video. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like as fighting wise, I like Gear Third. I mean the ones above this, like the speed and the attacks, the versatility of attacks, the attacks he uses in those modes, I like it better. Especially like the fights that they came in. Yeah. Because we going off what we see in the anime. Like Gear Second, a fight with Lucci. Gear Fifth, the fight with Kaido, I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? So the one moment we seen it, then I didn't like it. So it's a little lower on my list. I feel like that's valid.
Okay, and Katakuri Snake Man is just, you know what I'm saying? That's
I mean, we can predict what's above, right? So we got Luffy versus Lucci and Luffy versus Katakuri compared to Luffy versus Kaido. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's why I got those 2 higher.
Okay. At my number 3, I got Gear Second.
No.
Gear Second is, and I know you, bro.
Gear Second. That's the first one that broke the dog.
We always talk about this, man, and I'm you bring up Rob Lucci, but I'm bringing up Luffy versus Blueno.
Fire!
That whole he beat the shit out of that nigga.
I thought you were gonna say that was trash. I thought you were gonna say that was trash.
That was fire to me.
I actually just watched it before this video.
That was one of one of my favorite One Piece fights.
It was like because
he had the door. That nigga punching him through the door like pink, like he was on that nigga head.
That was Oda's like first time showing us the gear, so we had to white Blueno with it. They have a great fight.
Yeah, then have an actually good fight. Yeah.
That's why I like the back and forth. That's why I say Lucci. But if you just talk ass whipping, that Blueno boy.
Yeah, that Blueno was boy.
I just watched it. He was rifle, spear. Oh my gosh, he was cooking something on that nigga.
He was cooking that
nigga. Bullet, rifle, spear. Oh my god.
You're taking that number 3 from me, man. That shit was crazy.
My number 2. I raised the arm and my blood started pumping like Luffy and Gear Second, nigga. I got Gear Second.
Hey, man.
Number 2. And I'm fighting for number 1. If anyone wants to know why it's not number 1, it's because Luffy vs. Blueno, when he used Gear Second, he looked like that nigga, right?
Yeah.
When he used Gear Second against Lucci, he looked like that nigga. Like, every time he used Gear Second, pre-time skip, he looked like that nigga, but post-time skip,
even to taking it to Marineford, that was a great Gear Second showing. Like, we don't bring that up enough. He was wild, and he pulled up on the admirals, fighting through a whole army of Marines. He was wild in Gear Second at Marineford. That was pre-hockey too, pre-hockey. You know what I'm saying? That's great.
Now, like, he's using it against like lesser opponents, so it's hard for me to you can't. Gear Second is not gonna win you a fight against Kaido.
Yeah,
it's not gonna win you a fight against no top tiers.
It'll speed blitz the fodder. You feel me?
But it's like it's super effective against fodder, but not super effective against top tiers. Like that's why I had to. It just didn't stand the test of time with the other transformation I got on this list. That's why I got that second. I was really fighting for number 1, but to see it like not be as effective as it once was, I had to bring it down a notch.
I feel you. So at number 2,
right,
I got obviously your number 1. Snake Man, that fucking Luffy versus Katakuri fight, bro.
Oh my god,
that whole
Calvary!
Fight,
oh,
that fight was just so damn good. Like that shit was choreographed perfectly.
Is that the best One Piece fight?
He brought it out against the perfect opponent. Yeah, I got it as the best One Piece fight. He brought it out against the perfect opponent with observation hockey and the power that's very similar to his, so he had to match his shit. It was just great.
Advanced observation of that.
Yeah, like Snake Man was just crazy. And design wise, my favorite gear. That hole is clean as a bitch. That shit is clean. You know what I'm saying?
My number 1, clear as day, Snake Man. like when it comes to anime, I like finesse and skill over like power and brute strength. So that clean like finesse, skill, and mobility, that's Gear 4. Like that's Gear 4 Snake Man for me. Like the design and like you said against Katakuri, like he needed the speed to kind of combat against Katakuri's future sight. It wasn't just like regular observation. Like yeah, you could see the future. But shout out to Capone, we got the power to change it. When he threw that punch and he kept bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and building up speed, getting past the future sight, you could see it. Like Katakuri was seeing like different. He was like, hold on, and he caught him with it. And that final attack, that King Cobra, Gear 4 Snake Man. Oh my! I got Gear 4 Snake Man as Luffy's best gear. Not strongest, because Gear 5 is obviously stronger. But the one I like the most is Gear 4 Snake Man. Yeah. And on top of that, when he was riding on top of Momonosuke and he transformed Snake Man, Yamato used a serpent and he used the Cobra. It's just Snake Man, come on. The community needs to agree that Snake Man is the best and Gear 5 is the strongest. Facts.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. My number one, man. Gear 5. Listen, bro. The recency bias might be a little bit there, bro.
Definitely.
But I have reasoning though. Like my reason is valid, and this is my number one reason right here. We've seen Luffy throughout the entire story, and he's always had these creative ways to fight, and fighting as free as he wants, and doing whatever he wants. And just Luffy as a person, he's free. His definition of becoming the king of pirates isn't being the most powerful or having the most treasure. It's being the freest on the seas.
Facts.
Sun God Nika is literally the embodiment of Luffy's character. So seeing him use it and just laughing the whole time fighting Kaido, and manga spoilers, getting into Egghead, waxing Lucci, like and having fun with it, just laughing. Being Luffy at like you said, at his peak, like that's peak Luffy to me. Like I feel like that's just embodies Luffy character more than any other gear. And like you said, Gear 4 Snake Man, in terms of like fighting prowess, creativity, actually like boxing, yeah, that's probably the best.
Facts,
but Nika as a like, I'm taking it as a whole. Like that's
like
the idea behind it. Yeah, I love Gear 5. Like I don't think as controversial as it is, I feel like that's the best like power up Luffy could have got.
Okay, and one more point just on my side. Like I feel like Gear 5 is like it's his awakening, like the Hito model Nika. But Gear 2nd, he really had to get in that lab. Like, if I pump my blood, it can make me faster. Gear 4th, if I blow into my muscles and put hockey on it,
use those properties of rubber.
Yeah. So that's why I got those gears over Gear 5th. But Gear 5th is just an awakening. Like, that's Joy Boy has returned. But Gear 2nd, Gear 4th, he had to get into that lab and
he didn't know he was Joy Boy yet. He didn't know all that.
So that's always gonna. For me personally, that's always gonna have them over 5th for me.
And that's why I say that's actually why I like Gear 5th the most, because Gear 5th is like it's rewarding Luffy for being so creative with all the other gears. Like you did all of this, now I'm gonna give you complete freedom. You feel me? Like you showed me that you can use this power to the best of your ability. Shit, fuck it. Now you got Toon Force. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole you know what I'm saying?
But that's all rankings of the gear, man. Let us know in the comments what you think is the best. You don't even have to give a top 7. If you want to, you could, but tell us in the comments what you think is the best, and make sure you leave a like. Cozy gets out of here.
Sunwoo. Wait, which way you is to me? This way. This way. Sunwoo. Cozy for real. Who's snaking back with another vid? If you ain't like, comment, subscribe.
You snaking, you heard?
Yeah. We out.